Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another vlog and welcome to Boston. You guys, I am so excited to be here. I have always wanted to come to Boston. And actually we kind of took advantage of coming to the East Coast for a wedding to like make a whole Boston experience out of it. My editors, Rachel and Mario, got married last night in New Hampshire, which is about an hour away from here. And oh my gosh, it was just gorgeous. It was the most beautiful wedding. It was so emotional. Steven and I were just sobbing messes during the ceremony. We just absolutely love them, and the whole wedding was just gorgeous, and I love them and I love their love. I made like a little YouTube short of the wedding since we weren't vlogging yesterday, and I still wanted to document it. So if you guys want to see that, it's on my channel, on this channel. But yeah, today I figured we would bust the vlog out. My parents came here with us, but they're leaving tomorrow. They just came for the long weekend. And then Steve, Grace, and I are staying like 3 more days. So today we're gonna try and pack in like a lot of just Boston sightseeing. We kept the plans pretty loose so we can just kind of walk the city, go along the Freedom Trail, and stop wherever, whatever sparks our interest, which is kind of my favorite way to do cities like this, where there's just so much to see and so much to do. Kind of keeps things open and loose, so we'll just go wherever the wind blows. And I think everyone else is ready and waiting for me, so let's go. Just kidding, they weren't waiting on me. Steven has to microwave his coffee, so let me take this opportunity and do a fit check. I've got on my Air Force Ones, these cute little overalls, this t-shirt with like these cute little fluttery sleeves, and then this little like bandana headband thing. And I think Steven's ready, so let's go. Ready to rock and roll?
I am ready to rock and roll. I got my Dunkin'.
Very East Coast of you.
We do have it on the West Coast, but they're not on every street like they are here.
East Coast is different about Dunkin'.
Oh,
they love their Dunkin'.
It is a vibe. It's like offensive, like a Starbucks.
So literally when we step outside our Airbnb, this is the view, this gorgeous church. And it's the Park Street Church, which I'm pretty sure is where the treasure was hidden in National Treasure. Isn't that from National Treasure? They're like, oh, it's beneath Park Street or something like that?
I'm not a reputable source.
Yeah, I'm the one who watched National Treasure and Labor, so I should know. Hello, good morning. Hello. So we are making our way through Boston Commons, which is just a gorgeous public park. You wanna walk? Yeah, okay, I'll get you out. Do you like the leaves? Do you like the crunchy leaves? So this building right here, this is called the Old State House, and from that balcony right there is where the Declaration of Independence was read to the people. That's really cool. Now we are headed into this place. It's called Faneuil Hall. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, we gotta go so we can get something to eat. So we're walking to our next stop, which is Paul Revere's house. And this is just, it's such a beautiful city to just walk in and look at all the buildings. Also, I'm a sucker for exposed brick, so I'm pretty happy here. We're gonna go into the Old North Church, established 1723. So this little brick path here is the marker of the Freedom Trail. And so we've just been following this as we walk. And we walked by this guy who was like looking down at his feet, like staying on the Freedom Trail marker. And we were walking past him, you know, with the stroller, and he just stopped, like right there. He was not moving his feet off the Freedom Trail.
That must be a thing. That must not have been just him.
So now we've been trying to also walk and stay on the Freedom Trail, and also trying to push each other off. They're fighting who has to move from the Freedom Trail. Don't get off the Freedom Trail. See, it even continues on the crosswalk. Oh, Where's the oh, there it is. All right, we were on the walk to the last stop on the Freedom Trail, which is Bunker Hill. Took a little break at this little park and saw that Grace has successfully fallen asleep, which is so great. I feel like naps are just kind of the big question mark. Well, there's a lot of big question marks of traveling with a toddler, but naps especially. When Grace gets her solid nap in the middle of the day, the afternoon and evening always just goes so much smoother. But also we don't want to like stop in the middle of the day, go back to the Airbnb and then be there for like an hour and a half. So stroller naps are ideal, but she doesn't always fall asleep in the stroller. When she does though, she usually stays asleep. So this is a really good sign. We're gonna drink some water and then continue our walk, get back on the brick path of the Freedom Trail. All right, here it is, the Bunker Hill Memorial. Grace, are you on Dada's shoulders through the streets of Boston? Go, Gracie, go. Go, Gracie, go.
We made it.
You want to go have a snack? We're going to go to a cafe down here. We're stopping at this place. I think it's pronounced Tate, but it's supposed to be like a really great little bakery. We're going to get a little snack, some coffee. Whoa. I got this little cheesecake cup with the berries on top that I'm going to share with Grace. She was getting very excited at this in the window. Okay, cheesecake cup is bomb. Also got a coffee. That's really good. And then the avocado toast just came out. This all is fantastic. Big fan of Tate, if that is in fact how you say it. I don't know. I like this place.
You want more grapes?
Good morning. It is the next day. We had a ton of fun last night. We haven't really made an effort to like adjust to the time change because honestly it's kind of convenient, especially with Grace, because Boston is 3 hours ahead of San Diego. So like going to bed at midnight here is like 9 p.m. in San Diego. So last night we stayed up till like midnight playing cards, which was just super fun. I learned how to play hearts, which I'd never played before. So I'm really glad we got to do that with my parents, especially because they leave today. So that was their last night. Their flight isn't till later though. I think they're gonna try to leave the Airbnb around 1 o'clock. So we figured we actually would try to go to bed at a decent hour last night and wake up somewhat early today. It's like 9 o'clock now. It's like 6 a.m. mental clock. But we're gonna try to get out of here in like the next 30 minutes. We made reservations last night for the Boston Tea Party Museum this morning. I've heard it's pretty cool and really interactive, so we thought that would be a fun thing for us all to do today. And it's also gonna rain today, so probably more museum heavy in general today, because I feel like that's a fun, you know, rainy day activity, and there are just so many cool museums in Boston. But definitely makes me glad that we got all of our walking and outdoor sightseeing in yesterday, because we did the entirety of the Freedom Trail. Like we skipped a couple stops, but we went from the beginning all the way to the end. Started in Boston Commons, ended in Bunker Hill. I think my favorite part of the Freedom Trail was this little alleyway. I definitely vlogged it. I'll overlay a clip of it here, but it was just this little like cobblestone alleyway with all these really old bars. We actually ended up going to one of them for dinner on our walk back. It was called, I think it was called Bell in Hand, but it's been in continuous operation since the 1600s, and it's been owned by the same family since like the 1700s, I think they said. It was just really cool. Like that whole area just, it felt old. But yeah, excited for another fun day in Boston. I'm gonna go get ready and let's get to it. Actually, before I do, I need to do my morning journal. I have been journaling every morning for, I think, about the past week now. We filmed a podcast episode last week all about habits. So like bad habits we want to break, good habits we want to start, how we get into the routine of something. And one of the things that we all said is we want to be journaling girlies. So we decided that for the next 2 weeks until we film together again, we would all try to journal every morning. So I've been journaling in my Kai Kappa journal, which I freaking love this. I know it's my own merch, so of course I'm gonna love it, but I really just love this. It even has like the little pen that comes with it, and I never lose it because it's got the little elastic. So freaking cute. Also just like the perfect size to throw in my bag and bring with me. So I'm gonna do my journaling today. All right, outfit for today. Since I loved matching with Grace so much when we did like our coordinating outfits in Alaska, I thought it would be fun to do that again here. So I got this little cute plaid shirt from Old Navy, and then they had a toddler dress in the same print. So she's gonna wear this today with black leggings. So we're coordinating, but not like wearing the exact same outfit. And I just think it's so cute. Like I already love this outfit on its own. And then add the fact that I get to match my daughter, like it does not get any better. Ready? Yep. Ah! 2, 3, throw it! Can you push it? Push! Good job! Hello and good morning. It is our last day here in beautiful, rainy Boston. Got some Dunkin' Donuts to start the day. Iced vanilla latte for me. It's good, but it's not as good as Starbucks. I know. Stephen and Grace eating their hash browns under this nice little overhang here, staying dry.
We're a little wet, but doing good. Nothing Alaska hasn't prepared us for.
Which I guess I should probably stand under too while I vlog because my camera is already pretty wet just from that like 15 seconds. How do vloggers in rainy places do it? Like, do they make little raincoats for your camera? I feel like that's what I need because like I want to be out in the rain. I enjoy it. You guys get to see the pretty buildings in the background. But I'm gonna chill here for now. Yesterday was awesome. It was just such like a perfect museum day. The American Tea Party Museum was really cool, a little hokey. Like it was pretty much like a historical reenactment that then you take part in. Like my dad had a line he had to say. We got to hurl the tea into the harbor, but it was super cool. I definitely recommend it. And then the Children's Museum that we went to after was phenomenal, like fantastic. Definitely one of the coolest places I've ever been for kids. We were there for almost 4 hours and I feel like we didn't even see half of it. Grace just loved it. We loved it. It was really cool. We actually talked about maybe going back there again today, but we do have, today's our last day. We do have a couple other things that we want to do. Starting with the aquarium, that's where we're headed first. Oh, also wearing my Kai Kappa crew neck today. This is part of our new collegiate line for Confident and Kind. So if you want to get yours, I'll link it in the description. I styled it with like a little polo underneath, and I just think this is such a cute little preppy East Coast look. I love it. Anyways, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. That was such a cool aquarium. Oh my gosh. Lots of cool stuff to see, and just probably one of the cooler looking aquariums that I've ever been in. It had this big like spiral ramp that looped around the big tube fish tank in the middle. It was just really cool. We had a ton of fun. Just had lunch, and now I am actually alone on the streets of Boston. Hold on, gotta cross the street. Can't vlog and cross. But this was not our plan. Our plan was that after the aquarium, we were just gonna do some walking so that Grace could nap in the stroller. And then the three of us were all gonna head to the Paul Revere House Museum. But Grace did not get the best sleep last night. She usually sleeps like 12 hours. I think she slept like 8. So we were kind of feeling like we should go back to the Airbnb so she can go down for like a really solid nap. But Steven was like, you know, both of us don't have to be at the Airbnb. You should still go to the Paul Revere House because he knows how much I love like museums, historical stuff. And at first I was like, no, I should stay with you guys. We should all stay together. But it didn't take all that much persuading on Steven's part. I mean, like I said, I love this kind of stuff. And also I've always enjoyed solo travel, so a little bit of alone time on the streets of Boston sounded kind of nice. So I am headed to the Paul Revere House Museum. Gonna do that. You know, maybe I'll even grab a drink on the way home, stop at like one of those little historic bars. We'll see if I have time. I want to be back in like 2 hours. And then tonight we are actually going out to dinner with some of Steven's coworkers. He works remote with a team in Boston a lot. That's actually why he's been out here for work a few times, but this is my first time in Boston. So we're gonna be getting dinner with them this evening, and then Grace and I are gonna go back to the Airbnb so that Steven gets some adult time with his coworkers. So it actually kind of worked out perfectly. I get some me time, Steven gets some me time. But all right, I definitely took a longer route because I was vlogging. So I'm gonna put the camera away, enjoy my walk, and enjoy the museum. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just follow North Street all the way down. Try not to use my phone because I only have 20% battery, and it's pretty simple to get there, so I really don't need directions. All right, I made it. Hello, just one adult. We actually stopped here 2 days ago when we did the Freedom Trail walk, but we just looked outside, like we didn't actually go in. So I'm excited to do it now, but they said no photography inside, so I will see you guys after. All right, I took a nice little walk, made my way back to this cool little alleyway with the old historic bars. I'm gonna get myself something to drink, maybe a little snacky. This has just been awesome. Awesome little random unexpected adventure. Cheers to myself and to you. Boom. And a French brie and fig jam spread. Yes, please. Oh man, I was literally just about to start like packing things up, getting ready for bed. It's like 10:30 p.m. now, and I saw the vlog camera sitting on the counter, and I was like, crap, I have not vlogged. So since I think, yeah, last thing I vlogged was at the bar on my little solo adventure. So I came back here, Grace had just woken up, we had some family time, walked through the Boston Commons some more, and also made our way over to the public gardens, which are just gorgeous. My parents took Grace there while Steven and I were at the wedding, but Steven and I hadn't gone. And I just wish we had another day because I want to spend more time there. Also, we just walked around, oh gosh, what's the neighborhood area? I am like just starting to get some spatial awareness in Boston and like knowing where each of the different regions are. Not South Bay, not Back Bay? Back Bay? I don't know. Past the gardens. I'll figure out where it was and put the name on here. But we walked by some really beautiful churches and also the Boston Public Library, which looked so cool. If we had another day here, I definitely would want to go there. Also, I might be coming back to Boston for a work thing next month. So if that ends up working out, I've definitely got a list of more Boston things that I want to see and do. But we met up with Steven's 3 coworker friends in that area, had dinner, which was great. They're all just really great people. I like them a lot, so it was fun to get to spend time with them. Took the T train back here, and then Grace and I hung out, had some playtime, had a little Disney sing-along, and Steven and his coworkers went out for some drinks. So it's just me and Grace here, and we had a just fun, special evening in. I got her done about an hour ago, and now it's time to get packing. Hopefully get to bed early-ish tonight because we're waking up pretty early for our flight tomorrow. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun in Boston. This is a really cool city. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.